Hey, what's up, y'all? Dan back at you with another video, and in today's video we're talking about Dead Messenger. With Reset this week, we got Vox Obscura back, and I think it's very important for us, especially with the new raid, for us to talk about Dead Messenger and how good it's become now that we can craft it. Now, if you've already done the weapon in the past, you already have the catalyst, that is fine. However, it is important to note that in order to get all of the additional perks for crafting this weapon, you do have to do this mission quite a few times. You had to do, at least I had to do the mission 3 times on Legend to get Demolitionist, Thresh, and Unrelenting. If you didn't do it in the past, then you might have to do this a few more times, but I would just run Legend and I would run normal until you've gotten all of the perks before trying to craft this. Now, crafting is also very easy now, especially with the ability of just using Glimmer and Enhancement Core to level up the weapon. So even if you already have this weapon with the catalyst, there is no reason to keep that one, and instead to go craft this one with the additional perks. In this video, I just want to talk about what I crafted on my weapon, why I crafted it, and what I think you should craft your Dead Messenger with. Now, of course, at base you can't pick everything, you just gotta pick some of the slots just to craft it. As always, you gotta spend Glimmer and Enhancement Cores, but remember, you can use Enhanced Cores and Glimmer to level this up really quickly. So it shouldn't take you more than about 5 minutes to go from 0 to level 15 in order to get all the perks. Now, as we go up to the Enclave, we go up to the crafting machine, and we're gonna do one or two things. You can either pick Demolitionist, which is going to be great for ability builds. You can pick Thresh, which is really good for just generating your super incredibly fast. Or you can pick Unrelenting, which is just going to give you health back on multi-kills. Now, Thresh, some people like. Personally, I think it's a bit overrated, especially nowadays when we got our super really fast with picking up a lot of orbs of power around. So I wouldn't go with that unless you want to, you know. You can always go for what you want. I'm just telling you what I suggest and think is the best in slot. That being Demolitionist. Some people also like to go for Unrelenting, just for health back on multi-kills, but remember, we're making a lot of orbs of power. You can just have recuperation for that situation as well. Demolitionist is fantastic because all it takes is a couple kills. Remember, on special weapons, Demolitionist gives you about 20% per kill. So with one wave, you can have half a grenade back. With 2 waves, you can have a full grenade back. So with this, you can run pretty much volatile builds as if you were still back in the Witch Queen season. For the perks you want to pick, you want to go for as much velocity as possible. What that means is that the wave will go out as fast as possible, and we have as high as possible handling, so we can basically fire as quickly as possible. Now, some people like to push for reload. However, I think reload is already a decent amount of speed that it doesn't make a big difference. If that comes down to a personal preference, you can always take that as well. The biggest argument has to be whether or not to go with quick launch or hard launch. Hard launch increases your velocity by plus 15, but it lowers your stability by 10 and your blast radius by 10. Meanwhile, quick launch increases your velocity by 10 and your handling by 15. Depending on your preference, you can go for either one. Personally, I prefer to just go for as much projectile speed as possible. So with that said, I pick hard launch, but most people will probably suggest you pick quick launch. Dead Messenger has always been seen as the wave frame you use if you don't have forbearance, but now this is its own thing, and this, in my opinion, puts it on par with forbearance. And you gotta remember, there's a big chance that sooner or later forbearance may get nerfed. So if it does get nerfed, you're gonna see way more Dead Messenger being used than currently. With that said, that's all I have for you today in this video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Hopefully it helps you get Dead Messenger and get it in the way that you think is best. And I will see you in the next video.
Break those void crystals to release their
Yo, Demo, calm down. Oh, man.